What's up YouTube, Honeybee here, bringing you a new Mortal Kombat 11 news update video. I feel like there's a lot of stuff that have happened recently that I haven't exactly given you guys updates on, and I just want to make sure you guys are completely up to date on all the Mortal Kombat 11 news coming up. There's so much to talk about. New Johnny Cage character reveal reaction video is up on my channel. Kombat Kast is happening today, Wednesday, February 27th, and we're going to go over what we're going to expect from that as well. Mortal Kombat 11 was revealed at EVO, and I'm going to go over the EVO lineup. And the last thing I wanted to touch upon is Summit of Time and how big of a tournament this is and me being in it. So with that said, let's get into our first topic. Alright guys, so here we are on Twitter, and if you haven't noticed by now, a lot of my update videos do involve Twitter stuff from like the creators and like the community managers and stuff, because they tend to give a lot of interesting and helpful information when it comes to learning more about this game. So if you don't have a Twitter or you're not following these guys on Twitter, I do recommend you do so. Ed Boon, obviously the creator of Mortal Kombat, he has interesting stuff to say every now and then. Yesterday he tweeted out that another character reveal at tomorrow's Kombat Kast would basically be here. Even bigger, we also have another huge announcement that you don't want to miss. So he said this yesterday. Initially I was thinking Kombat Kast would have its own character reveal, but it has been confirmed by Tyler Lansdowne that we won't be getting another character reveal. Instead, they're just going to go over Johnny Cage, who has recently been revealed. So Tyler Lansdowne confirmed. Here, someone asked, is the IGN Mortal Kombat reveal different to the one on the Kombat Kast? Basically asking if they're going to be revealing different characters. This guy over here, Destin, who's going to be on the Kombat Kast today, said yes, sir. But Tyler Lansdowne quickly corrected him, saying the reveal character tonight on IGN is the character we are showing off in full tomorrow, plus we have a special announcement. So Johnny Cage will be the character covered in today's Kombat Kast, happening at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, 3 p.m. Central Time, 1 p.m. Pacific Time. I will be restreaming it on my Twitch at twitch.tv/honeybeecommander, so you can definitely join in with me to watch it together. On top of that, we also know what the special announcement is. At least I think we do. So if we go back to Ed Boon's Twitter, we can see here, he also said another character reveal tomorrow's Kombat Kast, but even bigger, we also have another huge announcement you don't want to miss. I think I went over that already. He made a tweet here, bring everyone that attacks. Obvious. I think someone already in the comments had it, bring everyone that attacks. Beta, gotcha. So it's very, very, I would say like 99% sure they will be going over stuff to do with the beta. Even here, Ed Boon says lots happening at today's Kombat Kast, Johnny Cage gameplay watch through, plus another announce that you can believe each thing and then some. Believe, B-E-T-A, beta. Someone also said that in the comments, beta, and then some, you know. So it's pretty obvious that's what we're going to expect from today's Kombat Kast. Normally, in the past Kombat Kast, what we tend to get is like a new character, like breakdown or whatever, and I guess that's going to happen for Johnny Cage. And then they tend to break down a second character that was already revealed. I'm not too sure what that's going to be. I don't know if they announced anything regarding that. I personally hope to see some Devora stuff, but I don't know exactly. Another thing I did want to just say, if you guys haven't seen Johnny Cage's fatality, it's probably the best one that I've seen. I think that's like at the top of my list. It's a really good fatality, so make sure you guys check out the gameplay reveal. Other than that, I think that's all the announcements I have when it comes to the Kombat Kast and what to expect from the Kombat Kast, but let's move forward. So now we're at the EVO main Twitter page. They did announce the 9 games that are going to be at EVO this year, which is happening August 2nd to 4th, I believe. This is the official lineup. Under Night in Birth, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Dragon Ball FighterZ, BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle, Tekken 7, SF5, Soul Calibur 6, Mortal Kombat 11, and Samurai Showdown. I don't think anyone was expecting Samurai Showdown. Mortal Kombat 11 being in EVO was kind of expected. They tend to always have like one NRS game when it's switching between Injustice and Mortal Kombat, and it's very safe to say that everyone has basically pieced out on Injustice by now. I still play it from time to time and I upload stuff, but Mortal Kombat is going to be basically what everyone's going to be playing, so I'm not surprised it's going to be at EVO. One interesting thing they did have during this stream was they were answering some questions, and Sonic Fox asked what the Sunday games would be. Generally speaking, Sunday games have always been way bigger when it comes to like the audience and whatever than like Saturday finals for top 8s and stuff. Also, Sunday games have been played top 8s, like they do have them in the big arena, which is like really hype and whatever. But unfortunately, they did answer what 4 games are going to be playing on Sunday, and those 4 games are going to be Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Street Fighter 5, Tekken 7, and BlazBlue. So that means Mortal Kombat 11 will have to be played on the Saturday evening, I guess. So a little bit disappointing, because generally speaking, it will have less viewers than if it did happen on the Sunday. But I'm just happy that the game's there. There's a lot to look forward to when it comes to Mortal Kombat 11 outside of EVO, like the Pro Tour and Summit, which I'm going to talk about. So not too stressed about that. Like, I would prefer Sunday spot, but Saturday spot is fine. And the last thing that I'm going to go over is the Summit of Time. For those of you that don't know, Beyond the Summit is a very like big and popular like production, essentially, that does tournaments for specific games, but it's not like your general tournament. It's like a huge, like, basically like popularity contest tournament where like people can get invited, but people also get voted in. There's like a lot of exposure that you get as a player if you're in this because it's streamed and has a crap ton of viewers. They've done this for like Smash before, they've done it for Dragon Ball FighterZ, they've done it for like CSGO and stuff. So Beyond the Summit's pretty big. What's really interesting is people were invited before. Like, they have 10 people that are invited. As you can see, these are the names that we're talking about: Foxy, Hayate, Sonic, Scar, Tekken Master Dragon, myself, DJT, Tyrant, and Forever King. We're all invited players. For those of you that don't know, there's a huge thing that happened on Twitter where it got leaked what people were in. I was not one of them. I was not one of the original 10. I was actually 11th on the list of people they wanted to invite. So I actually got cut, and Chris G was in it instead. Huge thing happened with like Tweety and other people, like basically saying that some of these spots aren't deserved for some people, and like somehow that turned into Chris G either like getting his spot removed or giving it away. I'm not 100% sure like what happened, but Chris G had a stream saying that the people from Beyond the Summit came to him and they had a mutual agreement for him to not be in the Summit. So Chris G is not in the Summit. They called me up and asked me if I wanted the spot, and I said yes. So I'm going to be in the Summit. A lot of people were saying like, oh yeah, Honeybee would make it anyways because he's going to get voted in, but the whole voting process is very volatile, and it's hard to feel that confident about it. So I'm very happy that I'm in the Summit of Time, which is what this is going to be called, and I'm really looking forward to it. It's happening the first week of May. Is like May 10th-ish during that time. I did want to say that there is other spots going to be available to get into the Summit of Time. It seems like there's going to be 4 spots through voting and 2 qualifier spots. Let's see if we can actually find those tweets. All right, so here's the tweet that Beyond the Summit had in regards to qualifiers. You yourself can actually qualify to make it into this tournament. There is 2 qualifiers happening on May 1st. One is going to be at NLBC, which is Next Level Battle Circuit in New York, and the other one is going to be at Wednesday Night Fights in California. So it's going to be happening at the same time. People are going to choose one or the other. Generally speaking, people from that region area will probably go to the one closest to them, but this is going to be a way for literally anyone to get into the Summit of Time without having to be invited or voted in. So with that said, make sure you guys vote for Biohazard. Remember, Biohazard for Summit. He's my brother, an amazing player. He's been super consistent, and I do really believe he deserves a spot when it comes to Summit. So make sure you guys vote for him. Obviously, there is some bias there, but hey, he's my brother, and I really do want him in. I think it's a little bit sad if only one of us get in. So guys, vote Bio for Summit. And that's basically going to be the wrap up for this video. Lots to come for Mortal Kombat. I'm really excited for new things to discuss and discover. And thank you guys for checking out this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.